Alright everybody, I didn't want to make this video, nor did I know that I had to, but I feel like this is a situation where if you have a channel, even if it's small or big, you have to chip in, because this could seriously affect the standards of the platform. And that's the Ssniperwolf and jacksfilms situation. I assume most of you have heard about it, but I am gonna just talk a little bit about it and just give a general recap, but not going into too much detail. The TLDR is that jacksfilm, a prominent creator, has been criticized as Ssniperwolf, an even bigger and more prominent creator, for content theft. Something which she is very much so doing. She is essentially, if you don't know, a creator that takes TikTok videos, reacts to them, and then just uploads that. It's literally just that. It is so boring and so repetitive. It is the type of thing where she's making the same like 5 faces, going, oh, right? And it's just that. And it's that repeated day after day after day. She has 13 million followers on YouTube. And she also has an Instagram, which will become prominent in a little bit. It'll become relevant. But essentially, this is the type of content that she makes, which is by all means content theft. When somebody reacts to you in general, unless they directly show your channel or like ask for a call of action to like go and sub to you, then it's very rare for the creator to actually get anything out of it. I think there are exceptions to the rule. Moist Critical is a really nice like show of that, where he can make a piece of content like a video or whatever talking about another creator's video, even if it has clips of him reacting to it, and it generally boosts the creator. That's partially because Moist Critical doesn't hide who has made the video. Ssniperwolf doesn't generally highlight who makes the videos, which ends up really just costing the creator long term that made the video. Now, that's not to say that everybody has anything against her using their TikToks. I'm just pointing it out because it is content theft. So what jacksfilms is saying and has done is essentially make a lot of videos criticizing her. He's gone to the length of having a parody channel of hers where he reacts to her reaction videos, just gets full credit, and like presents it, which I think is super funny, and I think it's a geeky chat move, honestly. He's been super polite about it since he hasn't really, been doing anything insanely huge. He has just been criticizing her online, which she absolutely deserves. However, recently Ssniperwolf decided, and recently I mean about 14 hours ago, Ssniperwolf decided to take this to the very, very next level, like super harsh, high next level, law-breaking level, by doxing jacksfilms on her Instagram. And that is not something I'm going to be showing because obviously I'm not going to dox him either. But she essentially posted his house and had this petition of whether that she should go up and talk to him in person. This is in the middle of the night. Keep that in mind because that's going to be important going forward. Now, jacksfilms was clearly in the right so far. The story posted to his Twitter, essentially saying, as a Ssniperwolf just doxed me on her Instagram, creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. And YouTube demonetized this dangerous creator, in quotations because she doesn't create much, or just get her off your platform. She posted to her IG story right outside of home and then deleted it. Which then prompted a Ssniperwolf to come up with what is, in my opinion, the best response I've ever seen to doxing. And I've been following, YouTube drama for a bit because I find it kind of funny. She responds with, "This creep has been harassing me for months," then plays the victim, saying I threatened him when all I wanted to do was have a talk with him. I have no ill intention. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. Now, let's just dissect this because this makes no fucking sense. Moist Critical pointed it out, and I'm going to point it out as well. And Moodhorst also points out this out, and I'm also going to point it out because I think it's important. Why, for the love of God, why would you go to his house to talk with him? He's an online creator. You could have used any online means to get within reach of him. Join him on his Twitch stream. He's literally been talking to everybody about the situation. And I'm not talking just about the, doxing. He's been talking about the general, content theft to everybody who wants to talk with him about it. And I'm sure it wouldn't be any different for Ssniperwolf. And here's the thing, right? This, you could somewhat say that, okay, she wanted to talk with him. Fair enough. Some people are sniffing some hard copium and is attempting to make this into an okay thing by going, oh, but at least she's taking it up like a real adult, right? Which, no, she fucking isn't. She's driving to his house in the middle of the night to talk with him. Who does that? That is creepy. That is weird. Now, here's the thing. Even if you had the best intentions in mind, how can you, a creator that has been on this platform for more than 10 years, not realize that posting another person's house to the internet can lead to legitimate damage, not just to them, to the property, or to the family, but it can lead to actual dangerous individuals who will go the extra mile. This is obviously something that shouldn't be allowed, and it's something that is directly against YouTube TOS. And here is the thing, right? She goes out of her way to just find out, I have no intention, so the crime is okay. It doesn't seem to be fucking okay, because somebody that you could have seen it. And the reason why I'm actually getting mad is because this sets a bad precedent. Because it puts YouTube into a position here, and I think I know which way they'll take. Obviously, I can't know it directly, but I do have a pretty good idea. And that is, instead of precedent of doxing being allowed, she needs to be punished pretty fucking heavily, because doxing is no small thing, especially for a creator of her size. It shouldn't be allowed on small channels, it shouldn't be allowed on her channel. It is that simple. She literally mentions doing the thing, doing her own defense, that accusing her of doxing is defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said, I threatened to dox him, which is just not the case, buddy. Why are you lying? Now, obviously, I can say directly, she doxed him because the dox is gone from her Instagram for obvious fucking reasons, but why would you ever delete it if it wasn't doxing? You know it. We know it. Stop. Just stop. It's tiring. The main thing I want to get across here is that Ssniperwolf needs to get punished. Like any other creator that doxes, like anything else that has any sort of real-life amplification, if not breaking directly TOS, it is definitely breaking the golden standard of YouTube drama and setting a very, very bad precedent. Because you can have situations where people show up to another person's house, unannounced, in the middle of the fucking night, and get shot. Because you wouldn't know. And I can tell you, I don't live in a country where it's legal to carry firearms or own firearms without a license, and I can say 100% if somebody show up to my house, I would be scared as hell. I would call the police, absolutely, because this is a scary situation. You don't expect that in the middle of the fucking night, and especially not when it's a doxing. It's just crazy. You can't see that either. So at the end of the day, I don't think Ssniperwolf should necessarily be deplatformed, but I definitely think she should be held to the same standard as everybody else. She should be punished, have a community strike on her YouTube channel, both for the content theft and for the direct doxing of jacksfilms. I don't think we should go to deplatforming her, but I do think that is an appropriate strike to have, because we need to keep up a general sense of seriousness about this, because it is a serious subject. It is something that isn't just funny internet beef anymore, but has devolved into actual things that could harm jacksfilms in real life. Anyway, that's my take. Like I said, it's not something that I want to start doing, covering too much, whatever you want to call this, drama or actual legal things here. I am at the end of the day a gaming creator, and I do enjoy talking about gaming. I do also enjoy talking about this, but I think when a situation arises that is as important as this, where I could change the YouTube ecosystem as a creator, even if I don't really have a voice. It's important for me to, just talk about it, because if I don't get my opinion out, that might be the opinion that was, lacking. I don't know. It was important to talk about needlessly, in my opinion. But yeah, what Ssniperwolf has done is disgusting. It is going over everything that is possible to go over. It is breaking every barrier. It's not okay, and she should be stopped. She should have the 2 community guideline strikes for content theft and for doxing. And that's about it. And I'll see you all later.